for us, help spread the notification to people that might not get it. Let us know how the sound, how does the picture look. Leave some comments about what you want to talk about this evening. In the beginning of the videos, I typically walk around, show gear. Kind of do that at the end also. Any gear questions you have, throw those out there. We can discuss, go into detail on individual pieces of gear also. Got OD deployable tourniquets. I've got Coyote 12 gauge pull-out tray pouches. Have them in black also. If you're not aware, these hold 12 rounds. You rip that down, that one pulls out. Got some trainer med pouches for a friend of mine. I've got Coyote Patrol magazine pouches. These will carry 2 308s or two 308s or 3 5.56. Rallymans, these will do 2 308, 3 5.56 or AK, and they have adjustable lids so you can tune those mags how you want those. Roll-up dump pouches in Woodland, Rallyman mag pouches in multicam, belt mounted. These ones here are PALS mounted. You can put them on modular gear. You can also take our belt attachments and still attach these to a belt if you wish to. I've not been out here on the floor at all today. Sleeping cat, H harnesses, more Rallyman mag pouches it looks like. FUPA danglers. Chuck asked for those to be built. Here's a batch of FUPA danglers. Padded hearing protection cases in multicam. Been standing here for the last hour or so cutting radio pouches. There's 100 radio pouch pieces here. We'll just run the cut list on the Velcro and webbing, and those will be ready to go. We started building, we built several of the 3-pack radio pouches today. Test fit, made patterns, and ready to go. That is how those are. These hold the antennas and your cables and everything right in there. These are not available for sale. These are radio kits if you would like to have a full radio kit. The kit comes with 3 radios, comes with a BNC adapter, comes with 3 custom antennas, comes with a lot of other stuff. Comes with this pouch, also comes with a radio pouch. You can get these through Radio Made Easy. It's a full kit right now. The first, and those come also programmed to your zip code with the frequencies that will be used in your area for you. So you don't have to look them up, you don't have to charge them, you don't have to have a laptop PC to do that. It comes everything you need, and you can get those through Radio Made Easy. Overton, what's up? No clue how it took me this long to find your products and podcasts. Absolutely great products. Thanks, Ruben. What's up? Tool Cove, what's up? Mark Trammell, how are you? Blue med pouches, yeah, they're pretty sweet. Carlos Lopez, what's up? Hosfeld, what's going on? Chuck Peoples. 8C Ranch, what's up? Mr. Greg, Jared Byron, what's up? Just Old Joe, that blue combo is pretty sharp. Yeah, trainers. Bob, those are yours, obviously. Medi, what's up? Easy K, Cat Daddy, what's going on? Stephen Peoples, Arcadia Orchard. Vaquero, what's up? Byron Roberts, I see you up there. And the rest I can't get to. Overton Windex, what's up, buddy? How are you? John Witherspoon, what's going on? So, I don't know if you heard that, Overton. These, we started building, we built several of these today, cut patterns for it. I've got 100 radio pouches over there cut. They will start selling those tomorrow. These will be cutting tomorrow, so we'll do the first 100 of those. Michael Loveday, what's up? Joseph Frazier, what's going on? DJ Guzman. Sat down today. We filmed a lot today. I did a build video on this for crybabies that think that's too expensive. They can, buy a $2,500 sewing machine, buy a $2,000 roll of material, and they can build their own one pouch. So there's that. Put up a short video of 4-mag war bag, like a 10-second video, right? Just walking up. And guys last night were like, how many mags can fit in that thing? Well, you can put 24. The answer is 24. Showed it. And amazingly, on YouTube and Facebook, a lot of shit talkers on there. Like, what's that for? A school shooting? No, dipshit. That's your team that does all the school shooting. You know, those are typically liberals. The other side, right? Those are typically business owners. They're busy, creating things for the world and employing people. Those are not school shooters. So go get with your side and handle your shit. They're not buying $400 bags to carry into schools. And the longest, what's up? Frost warning tonight, Wisconsin. Koski, what's up? Any blue med pouches? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know how many Bob wanted. I don't know what's in there. So did the nameless rig get named yet? No, it has not. It's not a rig, guys. It's individual mag pouches, and you can put it on a 3x6 subload. Did the Woodland Rally Man already sell out? The Woodland Rally Man. Mag pouches? No. Is it? Are you not able to order it online? Maybe it didn't get. Maybe a ply didn't get hit on there. We are going to be redoing this. That stitch line right there should not be across there. Whoever sewed this did not do a good job on these. These are going to be returned, and these are going to be fixed. That's bullshit. And the reason that is right here, for instance, here's a good example. I think you can see clearly. Let's pop this up. This stitch right here, where it comes across, right, that can easily be abraded. And when you cut that stitch, you in effect make that individual lines of stitching. Instead of having stitching 1, 2, 3, where this comes across, if you cut those, if there's 2, for instance, there, you in effect make these 3 individual lines of stitching. So instead of having 24 lines of 24 stitches, you have 3 lines of 8. And if you can pull one out, the second will eventually come out. And eventually, that's an issue. Now, leading edge, what I call leading edge anyways, is where it catches the first brunt, right? And that's that first line, and then that second's there, so somehow if you get the first line to fail. But for some reason on these, it's that top line whoever sewed these had an issue with. And my people out here are very good. Like, we don't have any new people, so this is absolute horseshit that these are like this. I imagine Scully going to war against the bugs from Starship Trooper. Well, that's what that was about, right? That book was made, the bugs were actually China. Evan Dixon Radio. Oh, is Evan on here? What's up? Sorry to hear that. People can be so shitty. No, don't be sorry. Go engage them. It's good for the algorithm, right? My suspicion is some little twat saw it and then took it and shared it in some anti-gun group. There's a lot of grumpy old fat, maybe Vietnam, can't be Vietnam vets, because Vietnam vets are what, about 70 now? There's a lot of like fat 60-year-old, and they all have pictures of a dog or a big ass motorcycle for their pictures. And it's weird. One dude that was like, you guys would shit yourself if you were ever shot at. And when I clicked on his shit, he listed, Army, Air Cav or something, and he's a cop, and he's been to this sniper school, and he's got that number 1 in the asterisk, right? So he fancies himself a SWAT guy. A hater's gonna hate. Warback's great. Yeah, but it's good, right? It's like, I actually engage with those. When I share those posts in the closed group, I do that in hopes that you guys go engage, because then they get more friends. And every time one of those people comments, it exposes everybody that they associate with on their list, right? If you come in here and we're in the same room where my phone is, you are going to see recommendations for video on your YouTube channel that I have watched. And I believe it even goes further than that. Been shot at, only hit once. Oh, I hope you're all right from it. Haters gonna hate. We did a podcast today. A friend of mine, Jack Garland, very high up in one of the train companies. We talked trains. We talked a lot of stuff I did not know. Talked farming. He farms over 1,000 acres. just bigger agriculture and farming, and then cows and vaccinations for cows, just stuff. I just threw at him things I had heard. And he said most of them actually are not correct. So it was very interesting. We did a 2-hour podcast. Leo Kickapoo, what up? I noticed today that many of my orders are from business. They're all from fucking business owners. Think about it. Most, or at least people who are friendly with business owners, right? Think about business owners, right? As a business owner, people that you actually call friends? I would guess as a business owner, most of your friends, real friends, are actually also business owners. So you're probably very friendly, or if not actual friends, with some of your closer employees also. But for the most part, business owners surround themselves with people that believe the same thing, right? People on the right typically are not, like, they're not working for the fucking DMV, right? They're not bureaucrats. They don't get paid because the threat of gunpoint and the money they are paid is stolen by somebody from taxes or fines, right? Typically, that's the left. I didn't enjoy it. Satire, Koski. I like getting shot at. I'm number one. Sorry if I missed it. Any FUPA danglers in the pipeline? Yes. I have multicam FUPA danglers right here. Chuck People asked last night that we build some. There was a batch of 7 cut. That's 1 plus 6. There will be 6 extras. Also realized today that the majority of the people enthusiastically supportive of what I'm doing were strangers. Isn't that a trip, right? That's fucking absolutely bizarre. And the people that will celebrate your wins, they're not typically people that you know, right? Be very careful who you profess your success and enthusiasm and excitement to. Because most of your friends, right, because we use that term so loosely, they are not happy for you. And they will actually, some of them, try to derail and undermine you with nothing to gain. Mr. Greg, thanks for the assistance last night with my order. Greg, right on. I do not even remember that. I am glad that worked out. One of my goals in life is to never get shot at. So far, perfect record. Scully with the purple bucket. That was actually real. That bucket was full of pistols. Good friends are not the type of men to build another man's empire their entire life. Yeah. Think about, like, as a business owner, people always talk about getting great employees, right? Most great employees, they're already employed, or they run their own businesses. Clave, hey, what's up, buddy? We had a dude at the Homesteaders Alliance this weekend. I can't remember his name. He's out of Nashville, and he does medical equipment. I'm sure you. Well, I know you know him because we actually discussed you. I've got some DA Gen 2s running right here. Probably have the smoke loop on the bottom. See, that's for a full-size military smoke grenade. Check that out. And there's 2 layers of elastic, so if you had the top layer compromised, you have a secondary layer there. And this right here, you're going to take this. This is the pull tab to help get that thing in and out of there. And you're going to run rubber bands. You're going to run your spoon over here, your grenade here, your spoon here, and you're going to run a big rubber band there. You're going to take a pair of needle nose pliers on the end of that spoon, and you're going to roll that up like a J, and that's going to keep that rubber band from going off there. Is there a way to get a FUPA on order when site says sold out? Yes, Overton. Message me and tell me you want one. I know that you don't do Facebook ? That's 99% of my communication is Facebook Messenger. When Scully pulled that high point out, it gave me the laugh I needed. Okay, so the high point. He paid more to have that piece of shit painted than the gun cost. I don't think he got more than 3 rounds out of the gun at one time. I think 3. I could be mistaken, but I know the first time he fired it, it didn't even extract. Like it's fucking jammed. It did fire, but jammed. I think he shot probably 6, 7 rounds before he figured out where the rounds were going and got them on steel. Was that a high point? He decided to, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he actually bought he bought that high point. Yep. Paint job. Yeah, he paid more for the paint than the gun cost. Fucking hilarious. Anybody get shipping information today? Anybody's orders go out? Anybody on here got tracking? Like shooting a Betamax VCR tape. It's about, yeah, that's a good way to put it, man. That's what it looks like. It looks like that little VCR gun thing they made, VCR tape gun. High Point is an excellent hammer. Somebody said that standing in here today. High Point is just, it's a hammer. It's a better hammer than a gun. People say their carbines okay. Did the cats locate the tactical possum? No, it's in here. We keep finding poop from the possum. Oh, I did have a possum here the other night. I have not posted this yet. Hold on, I got a video of it. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Careful, he bite. Oh, maybe I deleted it. I think I deleted it by accident. He was out on the table eating cat food, and I actually petted him on the head. He drooled and kind of like opened his mouth, and then he ran away. I must have deleted it. Shit. High Point is $99 Glock according to the homies. Landfill. Saw the possum. Dead squirrel in the attic today. Whoa, smelled bad. Got my compact tear off my pouch today. Nice. I keep telling the Jonathan, the co-op guy, awesome story. Hope he is on Compound Coalition someday. We'll get him on, man. We'll get him on. I had Jack Garland on today. I had a very good time. I learned a lot of stuff from him. Just received a tear off med pouch. Pelter wrap today. Thanks for the fast shipping. Right on. Tracking on a tool apron. Nice. Thank you guys for the orders. Great video. Can you write off guns for a business video? Yeah, you totally could. But Jeff would have to set up a business. I don't. Those are not my guns. Those are Jeff's guns. There is a possum in the build video. Okay. Oh yeah, there is, right? Because I was holding it. Frostback Pepper just told me the sky is falling and we're all gonna die. I don't know what Frostback Prepper is. Never heard of it. Those Woodland roll-up dump pouches are a deal at that price. Maybe I have them at the wrong price. I guess I better look and see what it is we're talking about. You pet a rogue possum. Yeah, Rob, I've caught, I promise I've caught well possums. Wassums. Yeah, no problem. We're not selling these fucking roll-up dump pouches at $20 or something. Okay, no, the price is good on the roll-up, 65. Yeah, when I went out there this morning, there was a big-ass cat sitting on the table, and it wasn't a cat. It was a wild possum. He had actually a big fucking, like, wound on his side. I actually petted him from his head down, and when I got, like, halfway down his back, he had quite a scab there. Possum, he's a plate carrier. You also have a possum in the FUPA demo video on your website. Oh, got it. Gun gear prep can easily be deductible if you develop a business continuity plan for your business. Just sending you a Bravo Zulu. I have had 2 of your clothes bags that live in the OTR truck with me, and they work flawlessly. More orders in the future. Thank you, man. Possums are cool. Yep, we've had possums here. We had a mom possum, had babies, and then we let her go, and we had 3 possums. We had possums here for years in the garage, like in a big cage. Totally need SOE tactical possum shirt. Pressure washer will ship out Friday. Southeast, man. Thank you very much. Shareable High Points. Yeah, so that you truly appreciate all your other stuff. Text alert today with them 65. Right on. Yeah, 65. That's what they're at. there's a lot of stuff that is at old prices. We just haven't raised them. There are both possums and opossums. My father-in-law has a high point. Never seen someone so proud of pot metal ingot. Man, just buy him a real pistol for Christmas or something. Let him keep that. Just buy him something real. Evan, I don't know when you got on here. We built these pouches today. We built, I think, 5 of them. I did one on a live video, so for people saying that it's too expensive, I mean, they can go, buy a sewing machine and buy a roll of material and buy some cases of webbing and Velcro, and then they could build their own. They could build their one pouch. And then I've got 100 of the radio pouches over here cut. I did this tonight. Once everybody took off, I've got all the pieces traced. These are all ready to sew. Those will all go and get the sewing, and the Velcro will be cut on the machine in the morning, and the hot cutter will cut the webbing. So we'll have 100 of those knocked out in a day or so here. Overton, yeah, no Facebook. Fupa is how you boomer orders. Is this how you boomers order? Jesus Christ, too expensive. Stop being poor. Southeast, you'll get a kick out of it. Go check out my little war bag video this morning. It's like 10 seconds. It's a short on YouTube. Bunch of people showed up, like bunch of comments. What's this for? Is this for? This is only for one thing: active shooter at schools, and just bizarre. But that it's just the reach, I suppose. I guess it's just working. Some turd sees it and then shares it in some other group of anti-gunners. Wish I could stop being poor, but I don't complain. I'd love to see one of the cost-complaining goons try to sew something together. Well, we made videos. I mean, we've made the videos for them. I get it. Buy anything else, you pay for it. So why not your product? It's worth it as well. Yeah, I mean, like I can wash my car, but I'm never gonna wash my fucking car. We got a husband and wife that comes in here and fucking does an amazing job, like makes it look literally cleaner than when it was brand new, right? Could I change my oil? Sure, I could fucking change my oil. Why would I fucking do that though? I was informed today our entire pack is worth 70. I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep informing. Fucking, and that's those motherfuckers right there, right? And when you click on his name, does he appear to have any radios himself? It's always a cartoon picture or a picture of some fat, obese, bug-eyed dog. Always. And that's what the duty expert has chosen to represent himself as a picture of his life. Your package is worth $75 and $7.50. Those people not value their time at all. Their hours are worth nothing. I don't think most of them are employed. I really don't think they're employed people. And maybe I would go as far as to say they are not employable people. How many high point mags will fit in the war bag? I don't know. It will hold 24 P mags in the war bag. There was some other turd in there, like he literally said 4, 8, 12. Yeah, it'll hold 24. Oh, dipshit. I counted 4, 8, 12, added the 4 on the face. The Nalgene will hold 8 more where the Nalgene bottle was. And you could actually put well more than that in there. Telling you what it's worth, having never manufactured a damn thing. God forbid you try to make a profit. Yeah, it's Atlas Shrugged, man. Have you ever read Atlas Shrugged? Listen to the book. It is literally like a manual for what's fucking happening in the world right now. Guys ask me all the time why they should buy one of my rifles and not an M&P for half the money. I tell them they should. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Guys come in here and they're like, we didn't know you were here. Yeah, no shit. That's on purpose. And then you almost always proceed with the same guy to have the conversation about why is this belt $65? Like we don't try to sell them. Like you couldn't even buy one. Meanwhile, I got a kid came in here yesterday with his mom. Kid's, I think, 11. Super excited. Looked up surplus stores and found us. He lives like one town over. He had just gotten back from Clarksville, which is a town about an hour and 20 minutes away. And he bought an airsoft shotgun and a plate carrier. And the kid's like, do you have fake plates, like weighted plates? I'm like, how heavy do you want your plates? He's like, 20 pounds. I'm like, I don't think you want, he came in, he's like, do you have one of those things that goes under my flap on my, he wanted a dangler is what he wanted. He wanted a FUPA dangler, but he wanted a Coyote one. And that kid, I'm like, how are you paying for this? And his mom's like, he's going to use his allowance money. He does a lot of chores and he earns that plate carrier he bought with his allowance money. So awesome. If that radio kit would take me 3 hours to do myself, I'd lose money not paying for it. Yeah. High Point Mag, it's a hammer. Here's the thing, you don't pay for how long it takes to do something, you pay for how long it took them. I said that this morning, Bob. You're not paying me $400 for the war bag because I can build it in 2 hours. You're paying me for the 35 years that it took me to get to the point where I can build it in 2 hours at the core. Okay, reconnected. We don't pay for how long it takes to make, but how long it takes until it breaks. Yeah, it's heirloom quality products. Jaeger was the first person I heard say that. Like, I remember as a child, like 10, 15 maybe, 10, 12, running around out in the canyons with surplus gear on. And that was old canvas, right? That canvas gear was Korean era gear, right? And I had found it out in the canyon. It was just out in the canyon. Some kid had left his dad's shit, or some homeless person had it or whatever. And that gear lasted like those old Alice LC2 belts, right? The big 2 1/4 inch belt with like that copper buckle in the front. Those belts lasted, I probably still have them today in a bin someplace since I was a child. It's just that it lasts. Our shit is just going to last. You're going to be long gone, and your great grandkids can still use that shit if they chose to. Jaeger's how you found out about the gear? Right on, man. I miss him. Pushed out a Challenger SRT, 3 insurance jobs, and a custom paint job on a Harley in a day. Do work. That's fucking awesome, man. That's awesome. The fact that Evan's programming the radios is worth. Yeah. How many people have radios laying around that don't talk to each other? I've probably got a half dozen Baofangs, and I've probably got 10 or 12 VX6Rs, and then I've got some Vertex radios. I've altogether there's probably 24 radios in here. I couldn't turn any of them on right now and have them talk to each other. I could go through and find the same frequency and get a couple of them working, but they don't. They're not fucking programmed. Jaeger steered me to you, Dave Davin. Well, welcome, man. I don't get paid $10,000 to fix your parking lot in another city. I get paid $10,000 because I know who to call in that city to fix your parking lot. Psychic tests are ramping up even for unions. Psychic tests? You mean psych tests, right? So maybe you're not aware of this, right? A lot of people in the military that are getting these sex changes, you see them in positions of power in government. Those people can't pass a psych test, right? Those people, they'll get in there, get that sex change, and then they're pushed out of the military. There's not a lot of talking points of that. Those are not career military people any longer. They're pushed out. Those people are on medications and stuff. They're non-deployable. Those people can't pass a psychological exam. Therefore, they can't hold a security clearance. Nicholas Lyons, what's up? I've got 7 unprogrammed. See? That's what I'm saying. If any of my radios start talking to each other, I'm burning the whole place down. I tried to program some, got a cable and everything. I didn't realize until this weekend when I heard Evan say it in front of a crowd of people. You have to program them with a computer, and a lot of people don't have a computer. I didn't even think about that, right? A lot of people don't have an actual computer anymore. Got Coyote for all you guys that like Coyote, right? Everybody's always like, when are you going to run Coyote? We've been running the fuck out of Coyote. I've got 12 gauge pull-out tray pouches. I've got pelter wraps. I've got tourniquet pouches. I've got black 12 gauge pull-out tray pouches. I've got multicam Rallyman mag pouches, belt mount. These will carry 3 M4s, 2 AKs, or 2 308 mags. Very versatile pouch, and it does all of those very well. Roll-up dump pouches in Woodland. I've got Woodland Rallyman mag pouches right here, and these will carry 308 AK or M4 mags. And then I've got Coyote Patrols. These will carry 2 308 or 3 M4 mags with pistols. Those have pistols. Average person, I'm not really sure why you would have a computer. I use a computer every day. Like, I don't have email on my phone. I email from my computer. I still use Outlook. It's what I've always used. I thought dump pouches were for candy wrappers. You could use them for candy wrappers. You could use them for screws, nuts, bolts, picking up debris. You could use them for dog training. You can use them, I mean, shit, you can use them for anything. Do you reinforce your molly strap on those pouches, or is it just webbing doubled up and secured above the molly field? I don't know what you're talking about. Give me a specific pouch, and then we'll pull it out and look at it. What are we talking about here? Where does the name Rallyman come from? It comes from a man, Craig Rainbolt, and his online forum name on AR-15 was Rallyman. He was a rally car race driver. He was a rural county sheriff officer, SWAT officer in San Diego, a friend of mine, and that's where we just took the patrol mag and cut it and made it so that it was adjustable so that it would do AK mags better. The patrol mag would do AK mags, but you had to extend the lid very far, and you didn't have a lot of contact with Velcro. I wanted more contact with the Velcro. He wanted more, so that's what I designed and built. John and Evan, is a mobile high-frequency kit in the works? You would have to ask Evan. Had a computer since dial-up internet, same. No idea how I'd live without it. Yeah, even when we travel. My laptop and a mobile router and the charger goes everywhere I go. If I'm leaving here, anywhere out of this town, I've got a laptop with me. I'd love 2 HF kits with AC and DC power capability. That'd be great. I actually asked Evan about how come Baofeng doesn't make a mobile rig, like a 50-watt rig. And there's some stuff out there, but there's not like a Baofeng price, I believe was the answer. Stay clever. Hey, what's up? Take an entire day to manually program a Baofeng. Yeah, I know. I know. But there's motherfuckers pissed that Evan's charging money for it. And on the other hand, right? Every time there's a guy pissed about Evan charging the price, I've been there when this program launched, right? I saw the numbers fucking running through, right? Like they were gonna do 100 units, and 100 units was sold in like fucking 5 minutes. So that one little cunt crying about that, 100 other motherfuckers were rushing to give their money. It's just like the war bag, right? People talking shit about the price of the war bag, but I have more orders than I want for the war bag. Like I have enough orders for the war bag. I raised the price of the war bag. Jason Barr, hey, what's up, buddy? Vance Mabry, 4-month membership. Thank you, guys. What that membership is, we have a membership here on YouTube. There's 3 levels. We do private videos on there. So you've got the videos. We do question and answer. You can ask anything question-wise, homestead, garden, business stuff, sewing, anything, right? You can ask us, and we will answer you honestly and to the best of our ability. At level $10 membership, you get the Pulling the Thread podcast current. Like we record it Wednesday, usually by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you're able to see that. Now, you don't want to pay for that, no problem. They come out about 3 months, about 90 days late, right? Number 8 just went live or is about to go live, and we just recorded 28 or 29, right? So that's what you get. We have a Patreon. It's $5 on Patreon. We're starting to do a video exclusively for Patreon every week. And then the build items, for instance, like this pouch here, the giveaway for this, we're going to pick the winner for this out of Patreon. So yeah, we're bribing you to join another platform where we have direct access to you, also as a backup plan. Bob, let the cat out of the bag. E-pecked my request, Evan. Membership is worth every. Thank you, Evan. Southeast Softwash, exactly. You've got Rolex guys and Timex guys knowing where your land is. Yeah. I travel in an F-450 retired FBI truck, crushing everywhere I go, finding America and inspiring America. That's cool, man. That's cool. Like one of the HERF unit trucks or something. I heard that for an extra $100 that Evan will include a snip of his beard with your order. I'll cut the whole thing off. We can bid on that. You got bids on that? We'll cut this whole motherfucker off. I'll braid it and send it to you. You can keep it in your pocket and just walk up to your woman every day and be like, "Smoochy boochies." Jason Barr is the friend I mentioned who may be able to assist with project. Right on. How does the war bag lid close? It closes with Velcro. It closes with Velcro. I'd love 2 HF kits with AC, DC. Okay, I think we've read all of these. I got 5 on it. 5,000. National Paloma Day. Tequila and lime sales up. Paloma. What is a Paloma? Is that a drink or is that, like, what is Paloma? Squatted today. Did deadlifts today. Did a full back workout this morning. And then weird, because Brandel and I were talking about squats and squatting, and then we squatted, and then this memory popped up, and squatting today did not look anything like this picture with 345s on it. I don't know where it's at. 345s on each side years ago. Can you show the war? I don't have one to show. We've shipped them all. I've got yeah. Actually, this, I thought this, yeah, I think this is the one right here. Shoulder strap. They do not come with a multi-cam shoulder strap. They come with a Coyote shoulder strap. Velcro. There is scuba webbing sewn in here. This is very rigid. This contacts right here. right there, this is your contact surface. This Velcro does nothing. There's not lids on these individual mags. It opens up. There is Velcro inside both walls. You're going to organize it however you want it. And then this pouch back here is billowed, so even with this front pouch jammed full, you still have use. And this bag it's over 4 inches deep. While it is 4 inches from here to here, it's actually 4 3/4. You still have more room depending how wide you stuff it versus how deep you stuff it. And then the pouch on the back is also Velcroed on both sides, so you can put pouches on both sides, or depending how you're carrying this, you can set this up and you can access this for cross draw, right? Because if there's Velcro only on this wall, you have to reach in this way, whereas if there's Velcro on this wall, you can still access this in cross draw. Paloma is a cocktail. It also means pigeon in Spanish. Okay, right on. Make a deployment bag for Belgian like a kangaroo pouch. For a Belgian like a kangaroo pouch. I don't know what that means. I have the small war bag, great to keep in the Suburban. Clay, if you got like a 3 mag, so I do make a 3 mag and a 4 mag, yeah. Amanda carries one as a purse. That's what she's been carrying for the last year probably. Did I see a Raid Red padded ear pro case last night? I don't know the answer to that. I don't think so. John released a whole video on it earlier. Good watch. Can you show? Oh, the war bag. The war bag looks sick. What's the inspiration behind it? We used to make nothing. There's really not an inspiration. So many people are like, oh, that's a copy of this bag I made. I saw somebody saying that. I have no idea who she is. And then they're like, that's a nice reinvention of a World War II bag. I don't know. It's just a fucking bag. Like an attaché case. I've made bags like this for 20 years probably, similar. This one, we made a Mookie war bag, and there's a very cult following for them. There's not but a few hundred of them out there maybe, and I never really liked the Mookie war bag. It had nothing to do with Mookie. I made the bag. Ben's like, hey, put my name on it. So we did, after we had built quite a few of them. It's very bulky and heavy, and it doesn't really carry a lot. This carries a lot more, and it's just, there's not a lot to this bag, but it is capable of a lot because of the Velcro walls. You can put in our mesh pockets, you can put in our mag cards, you can put in a ton of shit on both walls and still put a small laptop or tablet in the middle of that thing. And you could still, you have room in here, you could still put fucking water bottles in with a bunch of other shit, or flashbangs, or whatever application you want to use it for. Carry my diaper bag in the car daily. Yeah, a lot of people use diaper bags. When your children are no longer in diapers, the diaper bag works as a range bag. We could actually take the diaper bag, call it a range bag, and put it up as a second part number and charge $50 more, and we would probably sell more of them as range bags than diaper bags. Is there a way to buy 2-inch Velcro? I need long strips to secure couch cushions. Yeah, Walmart. You can get it at Walmart. In the craft section. You can actually buy it also at Lowe's. You're going to pay more at Lowe's than Walmart for the same product. You can get it at Michael's. You can get it at any craft store. They have sew-on, and they also have adhesive Velcro. I would like to have a discreet MP5 messenger bag. Somebody actually messaged me about that. They wanted one of these bags, but for MP5 mags, and they wanted a couple changes or something. Do you really bite the seam to shape the inner pocket? I do on the spent mags. Yeah, I do. They don't ship out that way, but yeah, I tell people to do that. Yeah, I do. Adhesive work great. Had a Mookie War rig light 10 years ago. Miss it all the time. So the Mookie War light, I built rigs to be at a certain price point. We did the 8 mag, and we did them for the movie Hurt Locker. and when they put them on the contractors, it was making the actors look fat. So we stripped it down, and we made a 4 mag so that it looked better for camera angles. That's the real answer. We had a dealer in Italy that wanted those. We were never going to sell them. We had them all laid out. We did, I think there was 24 of those rigs all together. Had them laid out on the driveway in San Diego, took a photo, put it up on the forums, and there was a dealer, I think it was Tactical 73, wanted those rigs. So we built them and actually sold them to Italy. Some of them came from Italy, got back into the States, and there was just a market for them. They were built to be very minimal and a low price point. We have rigs that are so much fucking better than those rigs. And eventually it just got to the point where somebody would order one very rarely and it was a hassle to have to build them, and we just stopped making them. If I take a chef's recipe and add one additional ingredient, then it is my yeah, no shit, stealing, or just change the ingredients a little. Can sewing patterns be patented? No, no. And here's the thing, right? I get dudes that hit me up all the time. They're like, "Hey, I've got this great idea." Like this literally an insane person messaged me like 20 fucking times, sent emails, and this long rambling. And he might be a fucking genius. He might be like Howard Hughes, drinking his own pee and shit. But he's got this idea for this thing, and he's like, "It's worth 20. You're gonna make 20 million. I just want 5 million." The truth is, let him, like, all you got to do is you could let him build the market for it, and then you could just improve it a little bit, right? No, this shit is, how you sew material together is not patentable. This buckle right here, this could be patentable, right? The pivot on here, how they made this wire metal gate here, that could be patentable. How you sew this shit together, you're not patenting that shit. More like an MP5 cover that looks like a messenger bag. The sling can be the strap. I have no idea what you want, but I'm not doing one-off custom stuff. And like, I could put this on, like, I have probably 40 emails from dudes that want these right now, and I've replied to probably 20 of them. I don't want to build 40 of these that I already am building. Right on landfill. Amanda loves a war bag. Make a deployment bag for a bill. I don't know what that means. And it's always a trip when people say something and I'm like, hey, I don't know what that means. And they never expand upon what they meant in the comments. Arcady Orchard. So no more. Who the fuck are you? Arcady Orchard. What's your other account name? Does my beard smell like cinnamon? Wanted you to say, oh yeah, I always like, hey, will you sign this no, I won't, because we had dudes that used to be like guys that would come in, and it's the good idea fairy, right? He's got this idea, and he wants you to build this thing. Patents aren't any good if you don't have the means to. Oh yeah, no shit. They always want you to sign this non-disclosure, and I'm like, I'm not fucking signing a non-disclosure. Like, we tell them up front, almost hostilely, and they've got this idea, right, for something that doesn't exist. Well, it doesn't fucking exist because nobody fucking wants it. And like, literally, no shit, 90% of the time, I'm like, give me a hint as to what this thing is that you want. And I'll walk over here, and one of these fucking super kit bags, there's like 12 of them, of product I have built, that nobody fucking wanted, right? It's just like that shotgun mag pouch, right? We did a video of it. We did a cool video. I showed it multiple nights. Do you know how many emails I have from dudes wanting those fucking giant mag shotgun pouches? One fucking person. One. And he wants it in black, right? So I'm not even going to run extras of them if we built it. It's like that. Those things go into these super kit bags. And that's the dude that walks in here. He's like, hey, I got this idea, and I just want 10% of the profit or whatever. No, thank you. Speaking of Italy, there is a market for a rig that accommodates a Beretta 21A and dead air mask side by side. We talked about this last night. What is dead air mask? Or the other night. And a Beretta 21A. What's that? Is that a really nice shotgun? I don't know. I'm not being an asshole. I don't know what that is. What's your favorite chicken on the farm right now? I have a lot of chickens, man. I have a lot of chickens. If you pressed me to have just one, I'm very partial to the barred rock. It's a big, beautiful bird. It does well through the cold here. But I've got the Brahmas are really pretty bird. But I'll bet I have over 12 different kinds. I've got some big, I don't know what the Astrolorps, and the roosters are fucking enormous, man. Josh, did you go? Do you remember the people that came that run the restaurant up the road? And he came here. He's got like he's like a cult, right? He's got like this multi-level marketing. He's got this coffee thing. Their house is all built in the ground. Did you go with me, Josh, when we went over there? We saw their animals, and his women spent all their time telling Amanda that she has to take care of the animals and cook and clean and should not be involved in any day-to-day operations in the business. It was just fucking weird. But they had these chickens. They were using deep compost litter method, all the wood mulch and stuff for their animals. But their chickens were, dude, it was like walking into fucking Jurassic Park. They had chickens that were like 4 times the size of any chicken I'd ever seen. I raised the world's tallest chickens, Indigo gigantus. If you ever want some, dude, that's awesome, man. I would love to see those, Jason. Do you have those like on your Facebook page or anywhere? Did dead air mask is a suppressor. Okay, so he wants a tiny pocket. He wants an assassin gun. Why don't you just put it in your pocket? If you were super ninja, like in your ninja britches, right? In your ninja britches, you'd have a pocket for that motherfucker, right? Like I have this pocket, and I have this pocket, and I've got this other pocket, and then I've got this pocket, and then I've got these 3 pockets where pins go, and I've got this pocket, and I've got this fucking key loop, right? You'd have in your ninja britches, right? I can put 4 M4 magazines in this pocket. I can carry a full-size set of actual man's leather work gloves in this pocket and 2 M4 mags, right? You just need ninja britches. Then you can put your little assassin gun in there. I thought you went with us, Josh. Nobody ever asked for their ideas. I joined 2 Facebook shotgun groups trying to pimp your shotgun magazine pouch because I want you to build them. Vance, I appreciate you, man. How many Narcan pouches did you end up building? We haven't promoted them, man. We've probably built under 100 Narcan pouches, but we haven't like showed them anywhere. I mean, we should probably drive around Nashville and just Narcan fucking OD motherfuckers. That'd probably be a good advertisement for that. Middle finger warmer sleeve. I'll take a small 6 million idea fee. Middle finger warmer sleeve. Holy shit. Your pockets has pockets. These are Katanica shorts, guys. They're 165 bucks. I know people are like, oh, holy shit, shorts for 165 bucks. I have pairs of Katanica shorts that I have worn for over 10 years now, probably. You know those big burly jackets that the Mythbusters use? That's Katanica. And those guys, they build in the United States. Amazing, like very good company, great quality product, good people. Katanica, you should check them out. SOE Pride Collection. Hey, have you heard that Target's pulling their fucking Pride Collection? I think that enough people have just been like, what the fuck? We're not shopping at Target. Target is taking all that shit out, I heard tonight. I always sneak up on the bad guy and then add the can before I chamber around and take the shot. When's the next SOE Strider? It'll be coming pretty soon. There's some, we know what we're doing with it. Target is screwed. Target's been screwed, man. I try to, like the Target nearest here is in the ghetto kind of. It's in Jackson, not in the nicer part of Jackson. Kids love the Katanica shirts. It's not in the nicer part. We had Target Greatland in California, and they have a grocery store in there. but not enough grocery to go grocery shopping. Like I guess if you lived out of a microwave, you could shop there. Um, but where I like we go to Target probably 4 times a year. We walk through there. Everything costs more than you can get it somewhere else. They don't have the best really of anything. I don't want any clothes that come from Target. Um, but where I go to Target, what I go to Target for is Halloween decorations. They have fucking really good Halloween decorations. Um, at the bigger ones in Nashville, they have better stuff, and they clearance it out about a week before Halloween ends. So that's really the only thing. Like Target could fucking cease to exist, and I'd be like, good, serves them right. I don't give a fuck about Target. Target, yeah. But they had Target Greatland in San Diego, and like when you were a young person, you got your first apartment or whatever, they did have like nicer towels and like designer kind of um, kitchen line products. Target had kick-ass buckles for the taking 30 years ago. We stole all the buckles, every fucking shopping cart. Thanks for all the content. The work is much appreciated. Tyler Mallory, thank you for the 9 months membership, buddy. I remember you coming back and talking about it. Man, I really thought you went, Josh. SOE Pride Collection. We still try to eat at that restaurant up there. The food's good. They just don't have staff, man. We actually took several people there last Self-Reliance Festival maybe, and rolled in the parking lot, and it was so fucking loud. They had live music, and I don't do loud live music. But if you walk into that restaurant, what is it called? Tequila John's. If you walk into the restaurant and there's more than like 3 or 4 people there, you're gonna be there fucking 2 hours waiting to get your food. Target is where you shop for dorm. Yeah, that's a good way to put that. Katanica is to shorts what SOE is to belts. Try them once. Yeah, you will. I promise you, if you get Katanica shorts, you're gonna fucking love them. Usually very nice scenery at Target compared to Walmart. Yeah, I would agree with it. They got a Starbucks in there. I like that poisonous coffee. Can we just Narcan sober? It won't do anything. It won't fucking do anything. I would stun gun them and then Narcan them. With that little gun, you could probably get away with a ace wrap bandage. Is the person that keeps, because that's like the 3rd or 4th time I've heard that. Is that like a joke, or is it coming from a movie or something? Like, where's that coming from? Speaking of, also have a Narcan pouch every day. Josh DeWalt, you do? You carry one of ours with you? My weight loss goal is to fit in some tiger stripe Katanica shorts I bought. Fucking awesome, Clinton. How close are you? How are the Katanicas for CCW? Is there stretch? Yeah. So I wear 32s, and there is plenty of room. In addition to your belt, right? In addition, see how that's curved? See how that holds its shape? There are pieces back here, Velcro tabs. So I can cinch these up if I want to, or I can let them out. But there's tabs on both sides built in. There's also 6 belt loops. The belt loops are fucking like human being size. You've got D-rings to attach other. They're fucking awesome, right? Watch how I put this on. Watch how I don't put it on. The one time I stutter with it. Guys come in for a class and want to get a belt and then literally can't put the belt on. And I'm like, look, man, it's like riding a bicycle. The first couple times you do it, everybody's watching you do it. Once you get it, you'll do it in 30 seconds. But the beauty of it is you don't have to be in the fucking pants when you put your belt in. You can just take the shorts off, put the belt on before you put them on. Always carry medical, but I'm not saving drug addicts overdosing. Yep, fits 2 nasal doses, gloves, and face shield. Right on. I'll be your stun gun dummy. I want 10% of the profits. I'd totally buy some shorts, but I look awfully goofy wearing them with slip-on boot. Yeah, you're gonna look goofy anyways with slip-on boots. guys, I'm going to get off of here in just a minute. Last comments. Anything you want to say? You want to tell Tyler how goofy he looks in slip-on boots. That's you should get some Crocs with socks. Low profile. Yeah, I like the low profile belt. You can offset it too if you need to. You can run it to the side. The low profile has the most adjustment and is the most forgiving. Oh, here's some green canteen covers I didn't know we had. Narcan is always for our people that had accident exposure. You obviously have never had to something fighting with an OD patient being revived. I really like the original Cobra buckle. Did they ever fix their supply? I have some. We've got some. Should be here tomorrow. We'll have more in next day. Let us know when you locate the tactical possum. They'll probably get out on their own. They'll probably get out on their own. You need to educate yourself on Narcan and how dangerous it can be. You mean reviving zombies? Boots and jeans, 360 a year, leave 5 days open for the lake. Tyler, I'm just fucking with you, bro. You're a grown fucking man. You do whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. You want to walk around with big black rim glasses with no lenses in them? Fucking more power to you. Taking your order for the Rallyman subload. Right on, man. Right on. Teaching a class tomorrow. Clave, awesome, buddy. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody have a good night. Thank you for bullshitting with me. Channel name will be Zombie Safe. Dude, there's some good ones. There's a channel on YouTube, something in Homeless, Arizona or something, and he just interviews all these homeless people, and some of their stories are just gut-wrenching. But there's some true, like, Walking Dead out there. And then WTF Portland, check that out also. That's a fucking crazy one. Have a Crocs paint job. Soft white underbelly. Oh, is that another one called Soft White? Poetic license and satire is the last refuge for humanities. You guys get it. Davin, man, thanks for being here, guys. Overton Window. I will speak with you soon. I often ask if I can fight in these flip-flops, and I always decide yes. Oh, see you guys. I've seen Bob sling a sledgehammer and knock a rim back into place and then reseat a tire on a F450 or 550. And I seriously don't know how he was between the two trucks and didn't knock a fucking hole in the door of the other truck. He was hitting that fucking wheel so hard, and I'm standing at the back of the truck. He's hitting that motherfucker so hard that I feel it in my body every time he hits it with the sledgehammer. So, and I'll bet he had fucking goddamn flip-flops on. You guys have a good night. I'll see you.